In the vast spiritual ocean of Yoruba belief, there is one name that echoes above all others, Olodumare. The eternal, the incomparable, the source of all that exists. Unlike many gods known by images and idols, Olodumare has no form, no shrine, no temple, and yet his presence shapes the destiny of the universe. He is the origin, the breath, the silence behind thunder. His very name commands reverence, Olodumare, the owner of the source of creation. But here's the twist, no one prays to Olodumare directly. Unlike the Orishas, he is beyond rituals, beyond sacrifices. Even the greatest priests and diviners acknowledge that Olodumare is too supreme to be summoned. This makes him both fascinating and terrifying. For how do you relate to a god who does not need your worship? In Yoruba cosmology, Olodumare is not a character in myths. He is the force behind the myths. He is the unquestionable judge, the final decider, and the silent watcher over every human and spirit. All Orishas, gods of thunder, iron, fertility, rivers, bow before his will. The mystery is deepened by the belief that Olodumare cannot be fully understood. Scholars compare him to the concept of Brahman in Hinduism or the unknowable Yahweh of the Old Testament. But unlike other deities, Olodumare has never been reduced to human traits. He is pure force, pure essence. In an age where gods are often boxed into idols or doctrines, the Yoruba vision of Olodumare stands as a profound theological innovation. A reminder that the ultimate power may not be heard, may not be seen, but is always present. The Yoruba spiritual universe is filled with Orishas, over 400 deities, each embodying divine functions. There's Shango, the god of thunder and justice. Ogun, god of iron and war. Osun, goddess of fertility and rivers. Yet above them all is Olodumare, the silent source from which their power flows. Olodumare sits at the peak of a divine hierarchy. Think of the Orishas as ministers, executing divine will, while Olodumare is the supreme monarch who never leaves the throne. He is not involved in daily affairs, he delegates, and the Orishas carry out the tasks of creation, justice, healing, and destruction. This celestial hierarchy mirrors the Yoruba social structure. Just as kings reign through chiefs and elders, Olodumare governs through the Orishas and ancestral spirits. But don't be mistaken, this isn't distance, it's divine efficiency. Every lightning bolt, every breeze, every human destiny, though touched by Orishas, begins and ends with Olodumare. Even Eshu, the trickster messenger of the gods, reports directly to Olodumare. Eshu ensures that sacrifices reach their targets, and he balances chaos and order. Without Eshu, the universe would collapse. But without Olodumare, there would be no universe to collapse. The Yoruba understanding of the spirit realm isn't myth for myth's sake. It's a sophisticated spiritual system, one where divine power is decentralized, but always traced back to a single eternal source. Olodumare's genius lies in his invisibility. Like the wind, he moves through others, yet remains still. Long before time was measured, Olodumare breathed existence into being. He created the heavens and the earth, separated water from land, and summoned the Orishas to mold the world. But the most sacred act was when Olodumare breathed Emi, the divine life force, into humans. It is said that while Orishas shape the body, only Olodumare can give it a soul. Olodumare is the keeper of Ayanmo, destiny. Before birth, every soul kneels before him and chooses their path. Wealth, suffering, fame, tragedy, all pre-agreed under his divine gaze. And once born, humans forget, forced to rediscover purpose through intuition, divination, and sacrifice. This cosmic contract binds every Yoruba person to the Supreme One. The Orisha Orunmila, god of wisdom and prophecy, is said to be closest to Olodumare in knowledge. Through Ifa divination, priests decode fragments of the supreme God's will. It's like listening to divine whispers in the wind, trying to grasp the meaning behind existence itself. And yet, Olodumare does not interfere. He is not a god of punishment or reward. He has already done his work. He has given you breath, destiny, and tools. What you do with them is up to you. This places immense responsibility on the individual, a spiritual independence rare in ancient theology. Creation is not just a past event, it's a continuous unfolding. Olodumare is not locked in ancient myths. He lives through the breath in your lungs, the dreams in your sleep, and the destiny you walk every day. In a world where gods crave temples, chants, and sacrifices, Olodumare remains untouched by human rituals. This is perhaps the most baffling truth about him: the supreme god of the Yoruba people is not worshipped directly. There are no grand festivals, no carved images, no daily offerings made to his name. Not because he is forgotten, but because he is too sacred, too vast for ritual containment. Why? Because Olodumare is complete. He lacks nothing. Unlike the Orishas who interact with human affairs and accept offerings to fulfill specific roles, Olodumare needs no reminder, no appeasement. He is not a god of moods, bound by the cycles of human fear or desire. He transcends the transactional nature of worship. To approach him is to approach pure being, not a personality. Instead, worship flows through the Orishas, intermediaries empowered by Olodumare himself. When you pray to Ogun for strength, or Osun for fertility, you're not ignoring the Supreme, you're honoring the divine delegation. It's not rejection, it's reverence. Even the highest Babalawo, diviner, knows, Olodumare listens through the voices of many, but answers through silence. This echoes an African spiritual philosophy that true power does not boast. Olodumare, like a wise elder, sits in the background while the younger generation carries out his vision. His presence is felt, not seen. Invoked in crises, remembered in death, and respected at the birth of every child, he is the quiet pulse behind life's loud drumbeats. And yet, his distance is not absence. Olodumare is believed to be the judge at the end of every life. No soul escapes his evaluation. He needs no ritual because his eyes are never closed. In this cosmic silence, the Yoruba people find something more than worship, they find awe. Olodumare is not served. He is trusted. Olodumare's influence has not been confined to the dusty plains of Yoruba land. His essence stretches far beyond Africa, especially within the diaspora, where Yoruba culture and religion have taken root in the Americas, the Caribbean, and beyond. Though the external faces of worship have evolved, the core belief in Olodumare remains unwavering. In the Americas, the Cuban Santeria and Brazilian Candomblé are vibrant spiritual traditions that trace their roots back to the Yoruba pantheon. Even in these new lands, Olodumare is revered, albeit indirectly, through his Orishas. While devotees may call upon the Orishas for guidance, the foundation of their prayers always reaches back to the Supreme One, the invisible source from whom everything flows. In these rituals, the essence of Olodumare is found in the silent center, just as it is in the heart of Yoruba land. In today's world, where traditional religions are often diluted or forgotten, Olodumare's teachings still hold relevance. His refusal to be worshipped directly and his status as the ultimate silent creator speak volumes in an age overwhelmed by noise. In a world where human beings often seek immediate solutions or quick-fix gods, Olodumare teaches us patience, humility, and the power of silence. The Yoruba people, and indeed all who share in their spiritual heritage, continue to draw strength from Olodumare's example. He is the cornerstone of an African spiritual legacy that never fades. As modern Africans, diaspora members, and even global spiritual seekers embrace Yoruba teachings, Olodumare remains the unshakable rock upon which they stand. Perhaps, in the end, the greatest legacy of Olodumare is not just in the past or in rituals, it is in his enduring philosophy. A reminder that the divine does not need to be worshipped or seen to be real. He is not a fleeting figure but an eternal presence, guiding us through the unseen, showing us that true power lies in knowing when to be still and when to act. As long as the Orishas reign, as long as diviners look to the skies for wisdom, and as long as the Yoruba heartbeat pulses through the world, Olodumare will never be forgotten. His story is timeless, his power unquestionable, and his presence undeniable. In the vast and mysterious world of Yoruba spirituality, Olodumare stands as the supreme god, the silent creator behind all life and the universe. While his name resonates through rituals and worship of the Orishas, his essence transcends all boundaries, making him both unknowable and all-powerful. His teachings continue to guide millions, offering timeless wisdom in the pursuit of balance and understanding. Olodumare's influence remains ever-present, both in ancient traditions and modern spiritual practices. If you found this journey into the world of Olodumare fascinating, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into Africa's spiritual legacies. Your support helps us bring more amazing stories to light.